Thanks, Priscilla, and thanks everyone for allowing me to present this. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, can I just confirm that we can see the screen?
Right on.
Great, great. So, all right, as everyone knows, my name is Jordan. I work for the Disability Services and Legal Center. I coordinate the Disability Disaster Access and Resource Center program. So there's your Monday afternoon alphabet soup. Just a quick introduction or agenda. Just we're going to go over the introduction for my organization and the program, application process, go through the qualifications, the services that can be offered, and if we could kindly just save all the questions and comments for after. Since 1976, the DSLC has served as an independent living center that provides older adults and the AFN community with disability-related information and/or resources. We proudly serve the counties of Lake, Mendocino, Napa, and Sonoma. Santa Rosa there is our main office, and then of course, branches in Ukiah and Napa. So the DDAR program is made possible through a PG&E partnership with the CFILC, that's the California Foundation for Independent Living Centers. And the program's purpose is to assist individuals with disabilities or people who are electricity dependent for outages and weather events. The DSLC serves as the DDAR for the counties of Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, and Lake. Each county in California that's deemed a high fire threat district will have a corresponding center. It may not always reside in their county, but they will have a corresponding center. The application process, it's all done online. It can be submitted right at the page when you're done filling it out. And once it's submitted, the CFILC receives it, processes it, and sends it to the corresponding DDAR. It is then assessed by the coordinator for eligibility and then what services would be able to be offered. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the application. Okay. Can you guys see the application? Okay, so here's just basic information: your name, mailing address, residential address, which is important. We do need both of them. Quick questionnaire. This is often the most important part. What is electric assistive technology or durable medical equipment they're using? How often? Living arrangement. This is PG&E's medical baseline program, which I'll speak more a little bit about. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Most people find it on their own or through 211. PG&E will send it to them and advertise it online. I do help. Sometimes consumers do call in and I'll help them fill it out over the phone, and then I'll just submit it on their behalf. Or other times they'll provide me their email and I will, just send them the link and then they can fill it out on their own time. Let me go back to the slides. Oops. Okay, so basic qualifications. All applicants should be enrolled in PG&E's medical baseline program. And that's really just, if you're not, we help you through that process as well. That's also can be completed all online. And that's just confirming with the physician or medical professional that you do rely on said medical technology or equipment. All applicants are encouraged to have an emergency plan in place or a willingness to create one. If they don't have one in place, we do individual or group sessions with trainings on how to be prepared for emergencies, what to provide in your go bag. We did just receive a grant. We'll be able to start giving out starter go bags during these presentations now. So that's taking place next, or actually in July. So that's exciting. And then also you must, of course, rely on an assistive technology or medical equipment. And then, of course, reside in a tier 2, tier 3 higher fire threat district, or experience two or more power safety shutoff events. And that's or. So it's not either. It's either you do live in a tier 2 or tier 3, or experienced 2 or more events. And sometimes, you know, a residence has definitely is in a tier 3 and has experienced 2 or more, and that's fine, obviously. But just one or the other, and then relying on a medical device or assistive technology. The services that's offered, the hot ticket item is the Goal Zero Yeti portable power stations. We do have 3 different models depending on the medical needs. So our smallest model is usually for people who have a CPAP because they're not, you know, they're usually on the CPAP just while they sleep or during the night, or smaller devices like communication devices or tablets. And then our middle battery model is meant for people on BiPAPs, people who are on oxygen just through the night. And then our largest model would be for people who require refrigeration for the medication, maybe temperature control for their multiple sclerosis, sorry. And and then also for people, the largest one is also for people who are on oxygen for maybe 24 hours a day and using less than, I think it's 5 milliliters per minute. If the needs can't be met for, let's just say someone's on oxygen for 24 hours a day and using 10 to 12 milliliters per minute, then we have emergency hotel accommodations, and we can we find you a hotel as close as possible with power during an outage, and then we also do provide transportation, or not provide, but partner with the local agencies to get you transportation if needed. And then each day you are displaced, we do provide gas and food vouchers. I think it's $25 per day per adult for each category. So for food and gas for each day you're displaced. Of course, we provide disaster planning. And then we have a laptop loan program, which is kind of just recently starting up, where we provide laptops on, just loaner laptops, just so people can stay in touch with their doctors, their families, and things like that. And then here we move on, just the other services that are offered by the DSLC, or the organization that I work for. We do advocacy, we have benefits counseling, we have a HAM and AT program, we have housing services, legal services, Native American Independent Living Demonstration Project, and then a disability peer support group. There's my contact information there. There's 2 ways to reach me. If any questions, if anybody has any questions, feel free.